Hey guys, good evening. We'll officially start at 10 o'clock. Hello, hello sa mga naka-log in already. Mark, Shem, Dusty, Chris, Jim, Subscribers World, Dads Madriaga, Larry, Khalid, and everyone. Stay tuned and we'll start at 10 o'clock. Thank you. Stay tuned. We're going to be starting at 10 o'clock exactly. Greetings sa mga naka-online today. Hello, Marlon, Shem, Kumpage. Hey, Dan. Thanks for joining. Dads and everyone else. Stay tuned. 10 o'clock. Thank you. Hey everyone, good evening, good evening. Hey everyone, good evening, good evening, good evening. Nako, magandang gabi sa inyong lahat at sana you are nararating ka ng programa na to na okay, you're good, you're safe, and kaway-kaway sa mga viewers natin dyan, magandang gabi sa inyong lahat, no? Alright, good evening, kina New Hope Have Faith, maraming salamat. Ace Renal, Jim, Krypton Talong, Peter Louis Flores, Dwight, Marcelino Sevilla, Vance. Hey Vance, kamusta? Harlen, Winnie the Pooh, Mark Perol, yan. Mark Jason Quinones, Edelito Lucena, Christian Tumambak, Joseph Emmanuel, yun, buti nakaabot ka. Hello, good evening sa'yo. No, of course, sa lahat-lahat naman nakikinig today kay It's Johnny TV. Hello, hello. Maray na banggi sa Indo dyan sa, watching from Daet, Camarines Norte. Hey, maayong banggi sa imo at sa iyong mga gabos ng iyong mga tugang at ina at ama. So, I hope you're doing well today, guys. No, alam mo, I would like to start my Monday, okay? I would like to start my Monday by this particular PowerPoint slide, no? Sabi dito, count your blessings. Alam mo ba guys, before I start the BTC discussions today, ang dami ko nakausap today, no? Ang dami ko nakausap today na medyo humihingi ng strength of character. No, hindi naman problema pero medyo may nanghihinaan ng loob, no? And hindi lang isa, hindi lang dalawa. Actually, nakakapang-apat na yung kausap ko kanina. And I did my research and alam mo apparently September aside from January is a normal month na medyo malungkot, no? Hindi lang sa Philippines but in other countries, no? A lot of people are a bit, are a bit concerned, no? A lot of people are a bit concerned about so many things pag September. Bakit? Kasi of course going back to school, no, going back to school, yung from summer to autumn season sa mga four seasons, no? So medyo malungkot ang mga tao, and I just wanted to mention this verse to all of you, no? Na whatever happens in life, guys, whatever happens in life, I would like us to count our blessings. Huwag niyo kakalimutan yan, no? If there's anything that I could do, that I could say to all of you, isa lang sasabihin ko lagi, no? At the end of the day, trade the money that you can lose, okay? And don't forget to count your blessings. At the end of the day, what's good is you're alive, you're kicking, you're healthy, you're not in the ICU. No, you are very strong. You can think, no? Gusto ko lang sabihin to kasi kung apat ang kumausap sa akin today, I'm sure marami pa diyan di ko lang nakakausap about what's happening today, no? So, I hope that my little words can give you inspiration, no? That life should go on, guys. Life should go on, and I'm confident that kaya mo 'yan. Kaya mo 'yan. I'll give you a virtual akap, no, bilang isang kuya at ama, no? Um, I would hope that you guys can continue to focus, no? Huwag kayong mawawalan ng loob, guys. September lang 'yan. Matatapos din ng September. No, matatapos din 'yan, and it's gonna be all well. It's gonna be all well, okay? Wag mong kakalimutan. And of course, don't forget to pray, no? At the end of the day, it's the supreme being up there that is obviously all aware of what's happening, right? So, again, count your blessings, ladies and gentlemen, Miner, and I think walang mawawala, no? Stay kind. Don't forget to say thank you, and count your blessings, because you will realize soon that you are still blessed. No, you're still very blessed. Okay? All right, all right, all right. Okay, let's move on now with some of the people that are greeting, no? Grabe daw, good evening sa mga taga Pampanga in Dubai, no, in Netherlands. Hello, hello, hello. All right, all right, all right. Anyways. Okay. So, let all start today, no? Again, ang daming FUD na nangyayari ngayon. And where is BTC heading at this point, no? Where is BTC heading at this point? And of course, I would like to start the day by obviously acknowledging ang ating mga viewers, September 20, 2021, Monday. Happy Monday to all of you. It's actually 10 o'clock, 10:02 in the evening here in the Philippines, Manila. I'm actually broadcasting in YouTube and in Facebook. And of course, kanina nag-live ako, guys. Nag-live ako ng 5 p.m. sa Twitch, in Facebook, and YouTube on my live grinding. Okay? Hey, Ferdy, salamat. Salamat sa super chat mo. Thank you very much for your support. Greetings sa iyong napaka-cute na baby. Alright. Anyways, guys, so ano ba ang nangyayari? What's happening? Sabi ko nga sa inyo, no? When I had my live last Saturday, kung maalala ninyo, sinabi ko there is a bearish divergence na nangyayari, no? At wag niyo munang pasukin because mukhang babagsak at magho-hold ang 47,500. Pag bumasag si 47,500, abang, no? Abang sa 40, 43.5. 43.5. Sobrang laki ng FUD. Ano ba yung FUD? Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Na halos in 2 days or 3 days, pumalo ng almost 8 pesos, $8, I'm sorry, rather. From 4,800 to 4,200, almost $600 ang binaba ng Bitcoin, no? Straight from 52. So obviously there is something that's going on. In fact, some of my technician friends, and ako, I also share this, no. This can potentially even hit a 38, guys. Huwag kayong magpakampante. May tinatawag tayong dead cat bounce. Hindi ba naman dead si BTC, okay? But I am a bit cautious today. No, I'm still long-term bullish, no, on all of the coins that I'm always saying. Pero I'm gonna be a bit cautious on doing a bull buy long today. Okay? So just be very, very mindful of that. Or let's just move on. Of course, our topic for today is about why is the market testing. In fact, binasag niya na si 43,500, pumalo na ng 42. No? Almost yung one of the low, multi-week low around September 7. Binasag niya, almost i-hit niya, actually almost i-hit niya yung 42,000 na lower low figure around September 7. But mabilis siya nag-bounce pataas. But again, I don't think it's done. What we need to do later on, I will tell you what's my recommendation. Okay. All right, and of course, let's move on. Before I move forward, I would just like to greet my students. No, my students from the MirandaMiner Elite University at sa mga marami nagpapatotoo. Natutuwa naman ako kila Nico at sa marami pa po nagpapatotoo sa ating Facebook groups, no? I would like to greet all of you guys sa at mga MirandaMiner Elite University, including no, Team Bit led by Ferdy, leaders Kaled and Chen. No, Team Crypto Warriors led by Jen, the moderator, led by Olan and Jalil. Team NFT Traders led by Alfie, the moderator, and Angela and Jackie. Team PNL led by Aaron with Eric and Kate. No, intermediate class group of Aaron, yung kanyang yung kanyang beginner students na Team Crypto King, sila Ange, nag-join doon sa Team TP Champions, no? TP Champions led by Andre and Apple. Group number 2, no, si Ferdy, Team Alma, ang magandang pangalan Team Alma, no? Arno Ligos, si Xavier and Diana or Dana. Group number 3 si Alfie, so Team Payaman, no, Sherwin and Ralph. And of course, group number 4 si Jen, led by Jen, si Team Bull Run, no, si Junsen and Mark. Good evening to all of you and I'm looking forward to meet all of you next week. Naku, mga assignments ninyo, huwag niyo kakalimutan, ha? And of course, maraming salamat sa lahat ng mga patuloy na sumusubaybay at nagsusupport sa ating MirandaMiner Elite University. Ang ganda ng ating logo, no? Thanks to our graphic designers for creating such a very good-looking logo. Of course, kasama si Rakun. Di mawawala si Rakun dyan, eh. All right. Let's move on. Of course, if you're new to my channel, kompleto na lahat dito. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, iba-iba ang ating topic. And of course, every 5 p.m. now, I will do my Axie grinding. So panoorin mo yung ating Axie grinding. I'm very proud as well kasi nga, naka-level 1,945 na tayo sa MMR. No? Nag-reset kasi nung kahapon, nag-grind lang tayo. Mataas kasi yung win rate nung ating Axies, no? So panoorin niyo 'yon, marami nagsasabi mukha daw may pag-asang tumaas pa. So we'll see and I'm very very happy and thanks again to our managers Nico and Joy for helping us, Joyce, no, for helping us build our scholarships team. Greetings din sa ating 17 na scholars sa Axie Miranda Miner group, no? So 17 scholars yan. All right, let's try to move on. As October 10 is our tentative Miranda Miner virtual community outreach. Kung meron kayong puso, no? Kung meron kayong puso, of course, lahat naman tayo may puso. If you just have time, no? If you have time on October 10, isi-send namin yung invitation, virtual invitation for an hour and a half or 2 hours lang naman ito. We will be doing a virtual CSR, no? Kasi ngayon iba na yung panahon. We will be doing gift giving kasi sa isang community partnered with Child Hope Philippines, no? Child Hope Philippines is an organization that is handling street children in Metro Manila. So we're gonna be partnering with them po. Tutulong po tayo sa kanila out of our profits. Naku, napakasaya po ni Coach Miranda Miner. Alam mo guys, this is one of my dreams. Every time I give back to the community, nagiging emotional si Coach. Kasi nga, malaking pasasalamat natin sa community natin, no? And I think it's important bilang isang organization that we give back and we partner to the community. So we're gonna be adapting, 50 kids, in couple of hours. Tapos plano din namin lahat ng mga adults nung kanilang organization, tuturuan ko sila ng konting financial management about cryptocurrency. So kung gusto mo manood, join ka lang. You just wanted to see, the kids and just join, have fun. Join ka sa amin. Join ka sa amin. And thank you again to our moderator, Jen. She is actually based in the UAE. Shout out sa iyo because she is our leader talking to the community. Okay, let's try to move on, of course. Kung kailangan mo ng reminders, kung kailangan mo na lumakas ang loob mo, kung kailangan mo magkaroon ng inspiration, tingnan mo ang ating Spotify. We're live there as well, no? We actually have live, not live, but we're actually uploading our Real Talk Friday every week dyan sa ating Spotify, guys, no? Kung if you just wanted to gusto mo mapurga sa mga reminders ni Coach, lahat ng aking Real Talk Friday, join ka, makinig ka dyan. It's gonna be non-stop. All of my videos are actually there. No, I have all of this. The Millionaire Mindset, Managing Small Capital, MBAs and Great Executive Career won't make you successful in trading, earning my highest profit in a month using strength of character, wait for your right bus in trading, wait for your trading is not a gambling, and then demystifying impatience. So panoorin mo, pakinggan mo lahat sa mga yan. They are really, really good, guys. I'm telling you. It's really, really refreshing. Pag kailangan mo ng inspiration, pakinggan mo yan. Kung gusto mong maging accountable at gusto mong pagalitan yung sarili mo, makinig ka niyan. Kasi minsan talaga tatamaan ka. Magdala ka ng panangga, baka tamaan ka dyan. No? Oy, thank you, Chris Lorente. Maraming salamat, Chris. God bless you sa super chat na yan. I like it. Very good, very good. Okay, I would like not to forget, no? Of course, meron tayong trading bonus care of BitGet. Sign up using using my link, no? After this, I will show the QR code. Download and get the chance to win. Well, not the chance, but you'll get the 10% trading bonus. If you deposit, you'll get the 10% trading bonus when you deposit using my link. This is my link, guys, the QR code. And of course, you have a chance to win $630 in rewards. So just read all of this later on when you rewind or when you repeat the show. And I'm sure that you can take advantage of those incentives and rewards. Okay? Thank you. Of course, every Wednesday, meron na po kaming napiling letter ni Sweet, no, ang ating partner, no. Sweet, thank you sa iyo, no. And of course, we're gonna be discussing on Wednesday isa sa mga medyo mahabang letters, no. And of course, thank you sa mga feedback ninyo. Medyo mahina daw yung audio. Aayusin namin yan. We're gonna be having some technical dry run para maayos po namin ang aming presentation. And of course, sana po ay masubaybayan niyo po yan every Wednesday. All right, let's start our show for today. Kakasabi ko lang last Saturday, no. Alam mo ba ang September, lahat ng September for the past 8 years negative, 'di ba? Napaka-negative. No, there is a historical September fever when Bitcoin monthly returns is actually on a negative zone, no? Negative zone. But every time that there is a negative, obviously there is a positive reversal. There's a positive reversal and yan ang inaantay natin for October. But again, of course, no, just an expectation setting. This is just numbers, no? Context-wise, iba-iba ang nangyayari every year. Iba-iba ang nangyayari every year and it's important that we all know kung ano yung mga yan, no? I think every year is unique. So hindi natin pwedeng ikumpara lang month on month or same month last year on a numbers comparison. I think it's important malaman din natin ano yung mga drivers, which one of it will be discussed in a few. Okay, let's try to move on. Of course, we're gonna be reading our price of the coins today. Medyo mapula. Ako, masyadong mapula ang ating mga coins for today. All right, let's try to move on. Okay, Bitcoin is currently at 44,055. Let me just try to refresh my screen. I want to make sure that I am not okay. I am not reporting the old numbers. Of course, let's just try to check real quick. Okay, there you go. All right, Bitcoin is currently sitting at 44,073, negative 7% for the past 24. Negative then, actually lahat sila negative, no, over the past 30 days. No, lahat sila na-apektuhan because of Bitcoin dominance. But mabilis lang, we're gonna be reading Bitcoin. Bitcoin is currently at 44,000. Ethereum, 3,072. Cardano, 2.14 after an all-time low of 1.98 kanina. Tether is currently still flat at $1, but its market capitalization, or circulating supply is $68.2 billion. Binance Coin is currently at $371. It's currently negative as well, pero sold na nito, $371. Come on. All right, 168, 62 billion market cap. XRP is currently also oversold at 0.93 cents a piece. It's currently down 12 percentage point negative over the past 24 hours. Still number 6, comfortable at 43 billion. Pero Solana is actually trying to recover at $144, currently at $7, 7, ranked number 7, almost a hair away. Kumbaga, konting-konti na lang mag-overtake na naman si Solana kay XRP. Currently, Solana is currently at $145. Still bullish over the past year to date, but ang kanyang 24 and 7 days are both on the negative territory already. Polkadot's currently at 29.43. Halos pumalo to ng $26 kanina. And then, nagre-reverse but still negative for the past 24 and 7 days. Currently negative 12.46%. USDC coin ranked number 9 at 29.2 billion market circulation supply. Umaakit at umaakit ito. Dogecoin ranked number 10 na, no, at 21 cents a piece. Currently negative both. Actually, all 24, 7 days, and 3 days are all negative territory. It's currently down at $28 billion market capitalization. AVAX is extremely bullish, although within the past 24 hours, medyo nag-retrace at negative 15.23%. It's currently at almost $62 a piece. Ang kanyang market capitalization is already at 13 billion. Talagang sinipa nila pababa si Litecoin. Walang nangyayari kay Litecoin, no? Number 12, Uniswap, also negative territory, 13 billion market capitalization. It's currently at 21.68, price a piece. BUSD further sliding down a bit at 12.8 billion circulation supply. Terra Luna Ito naman medyo masarap laruin ng volatility. Currently almost a hair away from a $30 a piece, but both negative on the 15% negative range on 24 hours and 7 days. It's currently with 11 billion market capitalization. Litecoin na pumalo sa number 16, medyo talagang napaka-negative or bullish or bearish ng Litecoin kasi wala man lang siyang good PR most recently, no? $160 a piece. Let's go down Algorand or Algo, no? It's currently $1.74. Medyo volatile din, ano? Volatile ang kanyang 24 hours and 7 days. So, talagang medyo iwas talaga muna sa market over the next couple of hours. Baka maipit kayo. Okay, baka maipit lalo. Alright, let's try to go now with some of the news. What is driving this? Before I start the discussion, I would just like to open Market Watch for today, no? Because I would like to give all of you a sort of a panorama or a big view of what's happening in the market today. Alam nyo kasi si Coach MirandaMiner, I'm just not trading crypto. I'm also trading stock market. And I do have some rates, no? In my rates, I get actually uh, dividends every 3 weeks. No, it's being deposited in my broker's account. So I am very much also immersed with the stock market. Kaya it's important na alam din natin na nangyayari. No? So when the market opened earlier in China, obviously Monday morning, pumalo at bumagsak ang performance ng kanilang property sector. No, there is a company called Evergrande. Of course, actually last week pa tong problema na to, no? But I think what's happening today is because I think the owner already lost $1 billion. And parang a repetition, di naman repetition nung malaking financial crisis in the States back then on 2008, no? But I think it's almost the same, almost duplicate of what has happened, no? Because the China property giant Evergrande could potentially go on a default. Ibig sabihin ng default is baka hindi nila mabayaran ang utang nila, and sabi ko nga sa mga moderators kanina, China needs to pump prime this or obviously bail them out. Obviously, it's always yun naman ang nangyayari. Actually, alam nyo ba, Jan inspired yung Wall Street part number 2 na movie. No, Jan na-inspire yung Wall Street when a big company needs to be bailed out by the Fed, no? But Fed and the central bank needs to have the approval of the Congress for the massive bailout, no? In that case, maraming nangyayari, but in a nutshell, ang nangyayari dyan is ang mga investors, they would try to make sure that they remove their money out of the investments para hindi sila maapektuhan. No, of course, they have a fiduciary responsibility sa kanilang mga kliyente na pangalagaan yung kanilang pera. And it's all over the news, guys. Look at ABS-CBN Inquirer. It's all over the news already. Evergrande is actually going to be a worst nightmare in China. And of course, because of this, nagkaroon ng mapangit na um, stock market, no? Ang property sector in China today. However, from an overall Asia perspective, hindi naman lahat. Of course, Japanese stocks is actually soaring higher at positive 58 cents or 0.5%, no? From sorry, overall Nikkei is actually soaring higher, not the 0.58%, but it's actually soaring higher at a 0.5%, no? Ayan. So it's soaring higher, but overall, medyo kailangan tingnan natin 'to because medyo magkapatid na ngayon. Ang dami na kasing mga institutions na nag-i-invest in crypto. And I think ang nangyayari, let me give you my perspective, no. I think what's happening is there's a massive FUD that's happening right now. And kakagising pa lang ng US market. Remember, there is a follow the sun model meron tayong sinasabing follow the sun model, guys, ha. Meaning, pag nag-close na si China, that's gonna be US is going to open. Kaya nung pagpasok ng 8:00, 9:00 ng gabi sa Pilipinas, pag open ng US market, boom, biglang humataw pababa yung coin, from a 44, nagpo-44 na kanina, biglang bumalo sa 42. No, because the US market already opened, boom, talagang lahat ng mga investors naglinis ng kamay, no? Lighten up of their loads. So, the follow the sun model, normally, you will need to realize that yung follow the sun model is always going to hit you around 8, 9, 10 p.m. Manila and 8, 9, 10 p.m. in the morning Manila. So those the morning and the PM, the big two markets, the Asian market and the US markets are going to drive massive buying and selling. Okay, so yan yung isa sa mga massive news today in terms of even other sectors are actually impacted, no? But of course, itong ang contagion na to medyo malaki, but sana patigilin nila, no? Kasi nga it's going to be really a massive disaster. Normally in the past, guys, itong si cryptocurrency naapektuhan siya pero hindi siya gaanong wala siyang pakialam, no? Wala siyang pakialam sa stock market, no? Kaya nga they wanted to create an ETF, no? An exchange traded fund, no? Which we will cover in a few later on. No? That's why they would want to create an ETF para they could trade. They could trade Bitcoin as an ETF within the other side of the market, within the stock market. Now, this is obviously an iteration of the news, no? In fact, even here, sabi dito, the futures contracts linked to Dow Jones Industrial Average fell 1.83%, no? The blue chip index fell 166 points on Friday to close at 34,585. Medyo nagloloko na siya ng Friday, but of course, we know price action wise, we know yung mga FUD na nangyari, we know that is the reason. But pumalo na tong Monday news, boom, pagka-open kanina ng Chinese market, you're seeing that it's actually going down already a bit by bit by bit by bit. When the US market opened earlier at 9 and 8 and sorry, 8 and 9 p.m. Manila time, boom, humataw ng 42,000 si Bitcoin. Why? Because again, investors with big money are trying to clean their hands. For now, they wanted to lighten up their load. At bakit? Let me show to you some data that will show, just listen carefully, this is going to be some data points that will show what is going on with the market. Okay? So I'm trying to show right now a data coming from Coin Analyze, and you will notice that from a pure buying volume and selling volume, you will notice that there is obviously a massive selling volume that's actually happening on the um, around 12:30. No, let's just try to adjust this a little bit. Give me a second. Try to do is Singapore time. There you go. Okay, during this time, yan, around 2100 hours or 8:30. Around 8:30 when the market has opened in the United States, boom, bam 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 bam, massive selling ang nangyari, no? Because obviously during the weekend there was a massive discussions that are actually happening on what could have been happening on the property sector in China. So pagkabukas sa pabukas ng market, boom, sumabog ta agad siya. And of course, you have your East Coast, West Coast, Central, all of them are actually opening at all different times. But of course, all of them opens at 9:30 in the morning. Obviously, sunod-sunod na siya. No? Yan, na nangyari mo. Look at the massive buying and selling volume. Sobrang laki. During this time, actually, wala pa nung umaga sa atin, eh, no? Wala pa yun. Nagkaroon pag-open ng Monday, look at this volume. This is really massive. When the market opened, there's a massive volume happening, no, in the Bitcoin USDT perpetual on a 30 minutes time frame. This is actually not spot. This is actually a perpetual market. So from here, you could really see the all-in volume, no, all-in volume of the particular asset. In this case, Bitcoin perpetual 30 minutes time frame. Of course, still on high Kinashi candle. Now, let's try to further minimize this and see what could be the other drivers. No, what could be the other drivers? All right. Aside from the massive volume on a Monday perspective, you will notice that here. I want to show this further to you. Okay, there's a lot of people that are actually shorting the market. Take a look at this. As of this is actually what time? Let me just try to. Okay. So if this is around 12, okay, this is actually within the day, no? Within the day, look at these liquidations. Look at this Monday opening liquidations. Boom. One of the highest. A lot of people that are in long are being liquidated, no? For the past couple of days. In fact, this is actually the entire month of Monday. Okay, let me just try to look for 24 hours. Ayan, this is actually a 24-hour time frame. You will notice, no? You will notice that nagsimula tayo ng 2:30 UTC, no? 2:30 UTC ang oras yan sa ating mga plus 8 around 10:30 ng umaga. Ang dami ng mga naliliquidate diyan. Boom, 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 boom. Nanahimik ng konti. Pumalo ngayong itong past couple of hours. No, yan no. Around 12:30 UTC. This is around 8:30 already. Pagka-open, pumalo na siya. Ang dami na na-liquidate. So, siguro may mga na-liquidate sa inyo, no? People are probably liquidated, no? And of course, again, sabi ko nga sa inyo, when the market opened in the US, boom, sumabog siya. Ang daming mga FUD. People are actually when the market opened, people already have massive selling of shares. Nangyayari yan, guys. Hindi kasi sila 24/7 na Bitcoin. Sa stock market po, may tinatawag tayong pre-opening and opening. We call it a beginner's hour. No, the beginners are actually trading from 9:30 to 10:30. Tandaan niyan, ha? The beginners, we call it beginner's hour because yung mga baguhan, yung mga rookies, they actually normally would like to trade when the market opens. It's when we really see volatility. No? Kaya may mga nauusong mga tactic noon, matagal na to, na when you read the tail of the tape, no? May mga ganyan nagtuturo, nakatawa nga ako eh. You can actually try to predict what's gonna be the opening when you try to look at the tape. Meaning, yung mga list of orders, kunyari may malaking-malaking order na nakatenga, na massive buying, people will be hyped. Oh, merong malaking paparating na order kay Jollibee, I will order. Maya-maya, mawawala na yon. Di ba? So may ganun. Sa kanya may mga pre-opening orders ang stock market. So unlike in cryptocurrency, it's actually 24/7. So when you notice, there is actually when you do an hour-to-hour analysis of all the liquidations, normally maraming pumapalo ng opening of the markets in the States. Okay, maraming volume ang pumapalo dyan. Okay? All right. All right. So that's the liquidation piece. All right, and of course, you will notice funding rate is still flat a bit. I would say that there's really not much wrong on the funding rates today from a Binance perspective. No, but of course, from a volume perspective, napakalaki ng volume today. You will notice this, no. Ayan, you will notice that from a volume perspective, almost 4.90, almost 10 billion. No, 10 billion ang volume ng September 20. If you look at the 1 month, yan natin. Ayan, September, this is actually a volume. If you count on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, this is the same volume on a Monday last week. No? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then the volume prior to that is this is the volume. So Monday on Monday on Monday, this one looks to be nagsisimula pa lang tayo. Wag kayong don't be over actually wag kayong mag-conclude na kasi nga sabi ko kanina, if you're not yet opened with the market, if you've not yet entered your position, mag-wait ka hanggang alas 5 ng umaga later. Antay ka lang, no? Kasi that could still further fluctuate. No, mahirap na guys, may biglang humataw ng 38 yan, maliquidate ka. So be very, very careful, okay? Rather safe than sorry. Okay. So, ang laki ng volume. Lalo na noong September 7, nagbentahan din yung Take Profit Tuesday na tinatawag, no? In the stock market world, there's what you call Take Profit Tuesday or TP Tuesday. For some reason kasi, tandaan nyo to ha, for some reason kasi, nag-uusap-usap ang mga hedge firms sa Pinas. Nag-usap-usap yan. And for some reason, one of their metrics is to declare profits on a Tuesday, no? A day after midweek declaration of profits. And normally nag-uusap-usap yan. And what we know as retailer is that and ako guys, between all of us, no, ako alam ko na merong tawagan yan. Yung mga nag-aamin na niyan, they're gonna be calling, oh, what do you think? I will sell this already. What do you think? Linis ka na ng kamay mo. And it's a bit of a small market, you know. But again, we don't know what we don't know, so I'd rather not say that. What I'm just trying to say is that alam ko personally that there are potential usapan within the hedge, no. But in the big boy this scenario like this na buong mundo, I don't think this is a picking up the phone discussion between the hedge. Eh. I think may mga nangyayaring discussion, but I think there is a major FUD that's happening even during the weekend. Obviously, one of that is the China FUD. Sabi ko nga, hindi ko siya didiscuss sa inyo kasi I don't think it would have that significant impact, no, because China is out of the cryptocurrency picture. I think what's making a big headline right now is that China potentially doesn't want to bail out the company. So we'll see. There's a lot of things that are actually up in the air right now. I may be wrong, but we'll see. We'll see, we'll see. Okay. So kakasabi ko lang, do not be overconfident because Bitcoin could still be ranging, no? It could be ranging from 43.9 to 44. Tingin ko safe ka na pag pumalo na ng let me just do a quick let me just do a very quick charting here, guys, okay? So I think it would be safe if you kind of go above 47,800 already. I think that's the safe zone. No, kasi nung china-chart ko to kanina, when I was charting this earlier, you will notice this one. Okay, when I was charting this earlier, sabi ko nga ito yung pinakamalalim natin na 42,111. Sabi ko, binasag niya na to, nung binasag niya si 43,324, which I was telling to you guys earlier, sabi ko, baka mag-bounce. Ito yung one of the support eh. Why? Kasi binasag niya na to. Binasag niya na ng una yan. 'Di ba? Binasag niya na yan kanina pa. Okay? So sabi ko 47,500, boom, 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 basag, 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 basag. Pagkabasag niyan, sinasabi ko, naku, baka sana saluhin to, sana saluhin. Eh, hindi sinalo eh. Okay, ang dami niyang binasag na support eh. So ito na yung pinakamalalim niya, no? Tapos, tingin ko, pagkabasag nito, mukhang magpo-41 pa. Pag nabasag na yung 41, aatras pa tayo, no? Aatras pa tayo. Ang sabi ko nga dito, when we were actually trying, let me just try to adjust the time frame. So let me try to do a 1 hour. Give me a second, guys. Okay. So, bakit ko sinasabi na this one? Okay, just listen carefully, okay? Ba't ko sinasabi na kailangan saluhin siya ng 42 something, no? Because when we draw a Fibonacci line here, from this area to this area, okay, you will notice that there's obviously a 38,000 na malalim. Ito yung sinasabi nating initial na babagsakan niya, no, for 38,000. Pero when you remove this, sinasabi ko it can potentially be a 618 bounce. Eh binasag eh. Binasag si 618 eh. Look at this, no. So, sabi natin baka saluhin ng 618. Okay? Baka saluhin ng 618. Just give me a second. My mouse is moving around. Okay. Ayan. So when sinalo siya ng 618, no? And dapat sasaluhin siya niyan. Ay binasag eh. Pag bumabasag ng ganyan, ang next na gagawin natin, the next that we would need to do, let's try to open MACD. Okay, let's try to open MACD first. Okay, when I was looking at this, sabi ko, I need to see a divergence. I need to see a divergence because I'm not able to see a divergence. Nakita ako ng divergence on a 15 minutes time frame. I already saw a divergence on a 15 minutes time frame. Pero binasag na naman siya ulit. Sabi ko, ayos to ah. Bumasag ng 618 eh. Kasi I already saw a divergence somewhere here. Here, no? So, at the onset, this one is actually already pointing downwards. But at some this area. But at some point, you notice that there's actually a MACD is pointing still upwards. But there's really a massive selling that's happening eh. So talagang sinubukan pa din niyang itulak pababa but they never won already. No, meron na talagang malaking ah, pangharang dito na 618. No? Sinubukan pa nilang ibasag on a 15-minute candle. Wala na, hindi na siya nanalo yan. No? Apparently there is already a right hand here. That's why sabi ko this needs to reverse na. Ito na yung pinakahuli. Ito na yung pinakahuling buga nito. Pero here's the thing guys, don't be very very complacent ah. Okay, kaya sabi ko kanina baka harangin to ng 43,000 something eh. No, kasi meron ka nakaharang na 618 diyan. Tsaka you also have a previous support here, no? So what's happening is that in my perspective, sinubukan talaga nilang ibenta because yung volume kanina nakita nyo naman there's a massive selling that's happening, di ba? Yung volume na pinakita ko sa chart kanina. Pero nagkaroon na siya ng reversal of the trend. Bakit? Kasi there is already a tinatawag nating there's already a bullish divergences here, no? Tapos sinubukan pa niyang ibaba pero sabi niya hindi na. Sabi ng market, no way. No way, no way, no way. Okay? So, what do we expect from here? No, what do we expect from here? I think we need to expect a little bit of more uh, patience. A little bit of more patience. I think ang pwede mangyari dito, this can potentially be corrected at 44,100. It could potentially go down again. Okay? Parang ganito. Again, be very careful guys because maaga pa ha. Maaga pa. Huwag kayo magdiwang. Okay, look at this one, right? So I think potentially pwede siyang i-correct nito. So for this, para maging komportable tayo, this needs to break this particular triangle. This needs to break this particular triangle. This one, this needs to bounce here. Otherwise, ang mangyayari dito, this can potentially go down even further. This one. Okay? So this one can potentially go down even further. Right? So meron ka mga common support areas dyan. Okay? So this one could potentially go down further. But of course, this is a 15 minutes time frame. No, we're just doing a price action discussion here, and it looks like tingin ko naman mukhang actually nung nakita ko itong candle na to, sabi ko ito na yung pinakahuli. Ito na yung pinakahuli, no? Kasi almost forming a hammer eh. Mag mag-indicate na ng reversal, no? And of course, there's a lightening of the MACD here, no? Sabi ko kanina, grabe tong market na to. Talagang binasag pa si 618 eh. Sabi ko mukhang pag ito nag-open sa ilalim, yung confirmatory candle na tinuturo ko, pag ito nag-open ulit, let's say yung isang candle natapos siya, nag-open siya sa 43,000 pababa, sabi ko, di sasaluhin to ng sasaluhin to ng 41 o kaya ng 38. Sabi ko, man, I mean, I need to remind everyone, don't enter, don't enter. No? Or short the market. Kaway-kaway sa mga nag-short ng market, type number 1 ha. Type number 1, congratulations. Ako nag-short ako kanina ng market. Kita naman tayo. So be very, very careful. No? I think this market is still on a downward bias because there is an ongoing discussion here. But of course, when we try to look for a higher time frame, let's try to change this into a higher time frame, okay? By the way, I'm using Coin Analyze. I kind of change it a bit because I would like to see the volume, the buying and selling volume, which I could see here. No, that I could see here. Okay, so when we look for a higher time frame, okay, it's actually we'll see. I don't wanna celebrate on this MACD formation. No, we'll see. We'll see kung ito ay tutuloy-tuloy pa. No? I'd rather want to see a MACD cross on a higher time frame. No? So, wag tayong agad magdiwang, ladies and gentlemen. Antayin natin basagin si 44,000. Ayusin ko lang tong mga candles dito. No? Okay. Ay, antayin natin basag, no? Antayin natin magbasag on this area, on this particular candle. No, pag mabasag ito, pataas, okay, if this is actually broken going up, edi masaya tayong lahat. Okay, if mabasag ito pataas, edi masaya tayo lahat yan. No? Maliit na lang yan, no? It's a matter of minutes. Ngayon, kung mabasag yan pababa, it can potentially bounce again on the 43. Pero ang bias ko dito, since binasag niya na si 618, it looks like it can be another one more buga. Ngayon, kung if I'm wrong, then that's fine. At least safe ka. No? Okay, next. Let's go now and add RSI. Let's try to add RSI in the indicators. Okay, of course, all of you are aware, including my students, that you do an RSI 30, no, on a 1 hour candle, and you will notice na medyo talagang historically, if ito ha, tandaan nyo to guys ha, please be aware of this, no. You have what you call historical RSIs. Okay, this is the one of the lower RSI September 7. Sabi ko magba-bounce yan diyan. Nako, oversold na talaga, hindi na talaga puwedeng lumalim pa yan. Yung pinakamalalim na nakita ko was 19 over the past couple of days, eh. So sabi ko, isang buga pa 'to 'pag hindi 'to sinalo ng 618 and RSI doesn't agree with me, hindi na. So mukhang nag-bounce naman pero 'wag magpapakampante ha. Again, wag magpapakampante because I think one more and then we're good to go. One more and we're good to go. Meron pa rin ongoing FUD ngayon. Okay. Now, that is for Bitcoin. That is for Bitcoin. Just give me a second, guys. Okay, just give me a second. Ito yung medyo, yan. Ito naman yung kabaligtaran ng good news. Ito naman yung kabaligtaran ng bad news. No? So, there is a major group today that's actually pushing for an approval of Bitcoin ETF. Sabi ko to sa inyo nung Saturday. No? Um, it looks like kasi ang pinakahuling update kasi dito, one of the executives of SEC before ngayon civilian na siya has actually expressed some support, no, support of potentially having ETFs, no, ETFs. So ETF kasi is a very good asset, no, that can stimulate the investor appetite. Isa sa mga iniisip ko kaya nagkakaroon ng unnecessary FUD ngayon, pinapababa ng market ang price para makapasok itong mga institutions na 'to, 'no? I think the market, at some point is being, I don't wanna say manipulated, but I think the market is being, managed, 'no, by an extreme appetite to sell. Extreme appetite to sell. So as I've said earlier, if you look into this chart, no, if you look into this chart, um, from a from a selling volume perspective, napakalaki talaga ng volume of selling. No, yung pinakita ko kanina, no, ang laki ng selling volume eh. And obviously, bukod dun sa sinabi natin na China FUD, I think my point is, I think there is a major driver of the volume today. And I think tayo mga retailers sumasabay lang tayo. I think what's happening is pinapababa nila yung price, okay, para makapasok 'tong mga 'to when the ETF issue comes out. Maraming usapan ngayon na October baka lumabas ang ETF approval. October 'yan. So pinapatakot yung mga tao ngayon. People are being scared. And naman sinasabi ng ibang tao na be brave when the others are fearful. No? Sa akin naman, it's okay to be brave as long as alam mo sa sarili mo that the money you're investing is a money that you can lose. That money you can sleep well at night. Ngayong alas gabi na to, can you sleep well at night? If you cannot sleep, then that's not the money that you can lose, guys. Okay? So ito yung magandang potential na news na mangyayari around October. No? Itong ETF na to, this is a big news, guys. It's a big, especially if you're from the United States. No? So, medyo marami lang he says, she says version ngayon ng SEC approving, but maraming nagsasabi na nakikita ko sa mga Twitter, sa mga other influencers that it looks like medyo malaki yung potential to be approved, no? But we'll see. We'll see if the administration in the states will be approving it. At the end of the day, it's going to salivate the investors' appetite, no? For them to be trading Bitcoin ETF. Okay? That is one of those. Of course, let's just try to get some questions on the chat room. Let me check kung may mga questions kayo ha. Okay. Let me just try to do a charting for Ethereum. Okay, let's just try to do Ethereum. All of them, actually, I've been charting all of the coins earlier. Magkakamukha sila eh. Magkakamukha lahat sila. No? Ito, actually, there's a common support here, no? Pero binasag niya rin eh, no? So we'll see. We'll see. Magkakamukha halos ang coins kanina pa. Pare-parehas lahat sila. Now, if you go with Ethereum, let me just try to do a 2 hours for Ethereum. There we go. Malayo pa si 618 dito. Pero tulad nga ng 618 dun sa BTC, baka pag nag-38,000 si BTC, magto-25,000 si Ethereum. Okay? Ganun ng mga takbuhan dyan. Magto 25,000, sorry, 2,593 si Ethereum. Common support. Is there a common support? Tanong lang kayo kung may mga questions kayo ha. Is there a common support? I think this is a common support area. You have one, you have two, you have three support area here. Okay. Um, so this could be what you're saying, no? It's a very strong support area. But tulad ng Bitcoin, of course, kaya ring basagin yan. No, let's just not be very much complacent about it. Let's not be complacent about it. So if you will notice yan, actually meron ng potential right hand dito. Sorry, limit is actually not right hand. I stand corrected. Let's just try to do a both left. So there's no right hand yet. Supposed to be a right hand. We'll see. Okay, this is a common support area, guys. I think so. Let me try to read other questions. Sana po may coin coach na opposite ang galaw kay BTC para hindi lahat namumula. Okay, ADA. Let's do ADA. Okay. Okay. So ADA. Oops. Okay. Kapag si BTC for 38,000 mag 1.8 ito si Cardano, no? Potential lang 1.8, no? Ayan, no. Tingnan mo to. This is the trend resistance breakout, insulated consolidation, fib where the magic happens. Tingin ko may isa pang pullback na ito yung nangyayaring correction ngayon, no? And again, by rule, it can actually bounce on the old support, on the old resistance. Potentially yan, pwede mangyari yan. Then magko-consolidate dito, magko-consolidate, consolidate, and then it can go even higher. Yan. So it looks this area looks like this one. No? You have your pullback, you have your bounce on support, you have your consolidation, and then you will have your breakout. No? Ganyan yan. So at the end of the day, the coin is still bullish for me. No? Let's now go to the other questions. Malaki bang impact ng China? Yes, may impact din sa China FAD. Ang property sector bukas, tingnan nyo. Nako, tingin ko ang property sector sa Pinas maapektuhan yan. Kasi ang Pilipinas, guys, you need to remember, the Philippines is affected by net foreign buying and net foreign selling. So, pag isang trader ka sa Pilipinas, isipin mo, malaki ba yung, when you look at the coins, okay, let me show to you, let me see, Robinson's Land, RLC. May paparating to si Robinson's Land na na rate. Ayan o, bagsak 1.38%. Si Robinson's Land. Si Ali, Ayala Land, natin. Ang tagal mo na Ali sa 32 pesos. Ay nako, ayan o, consolidation. The market is indecisive. No? DDMPR, bagsak din eh. Bagsak ang mga property sectors ngayon. Ito ang gusto ko sa Investa kasi meron silang Philippines stocks. Mas madali siyang hanapin. Okay? So, yep. Okay. All right. Let's another question. Okay. Luna. Terra Luna. Let's just try to wait for this one. Okay. Solana should be ranging. Solana is ranging today. Huwag niyo munang i-expect si Solana umakyat ng ano. Pag umakyat si Bitcoin, yung confidence ng Bitcoin, tataas din yan si Solana. Let me just try to do here. Why are we getting it from upwards? Kasi ang lalim na ng guys, malalim na yung niya yung binasag niya, no. So kaya kinukuha ko talaga yung ilalim na. So magsusupport sa 24, tingin ko malayo naman sa 20. Siguro pwede pa din kasi nga with all of this happening, no, baka mag 24.35 pa tong si Luna. From a 2-hour perspective, tapos let's just try to find kung may mga divergences. Wala pa. Wala pa. Para magkaroon tayo ng magandang divergence, tatandaan nyo to ha, ito yung mga hinahanap ko lagi. Itong price na to should go down here. Tapos, your MACD should point upwards already. So, ang mangyayari dyan ganito yan. Bubuo yan ng right hand. Nag-right hand yan. Convergence yan. Okay. Try other questions. Sol. Let's do a Solana. Sige, let's just find Solana here. After this, I will do a grind. Grind na si Coach. Wala magandang trade eh. Kainis. Kainis. Let me just try. I think there's a Solana here. Just give me a second, guys. May nag-all-time high tayo sa viewers. Thank you, 630 kanina. Well done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ba't natawa yung pinindot ko? Dapat palakpak. Ay, natawa ka tuloy ngayon. Pinapatawa kita kasi maraming malungkot kanina na kinausap ko. Kailangan kong mailabas yung Buti naman, masaya ako nakatulong ako sa inyo, ha? So, just count the blessings, okay? Nasaan na si Solana? Give me a second. Solana. There we go. Okay. 618. Ayun. Yun naman pala eh. Ayan, si Solana. Nakita mo na? Natin sa 4 hours. Si Solana. Ayan, alam mo na yung sagot. Ba't siya nag-ano dyan? Ayan, oh. May 618 naman pala dito. Kaya naman nagsasabi kasi. Ayan. Bubulong ba ako? Ayan. Yan. So, meron siyang konting support dyan, no? Dahil meron kang in-between 618. Kung gusto mo kopyahan yan, screenshotan mo yung pinapanood mo. Gusto mo kopyahin yung TA ni Coach. Ba't ko nahanap yung formation na yan? Yan. Mapping mo yan, ha? Yan. Ganyan yung tsura niyan. Oh. Meron kang in-between sa 130, ano bang price nito? 134.85. Doon pala sumasalo yan, no? 134.85 kaya naman pala nananahimik ka dyan Pag binasag niya yan, ang sasalo dyan is 100, 112. 112, no? So, ang nangyari dito, ito yun. So, this is your trend resistance breakout, initial consolidation, where the magic happens. This is your pullback. This is your support identification. Nagko-consolidate. Magko-consolidate pa yan, mag-aantayin mo lang, tapos mag-aantay ka na ng apex of consolidation, and then mag-aantay ka na ng breakout or breakdown. Yan ang Solana. That is Solana. Okay? Antay ka na ng breakout dito. Okay? Or breakdown. Yan. Strong support yan. Strong support yung ginagalang niya si 100, si 134.85. Okay. Wena na late daw siya. Buti ka pa, Coach, araw-araw all-time high. Ano ba naman all-time high? Tentacle Sex, Screenshot Squad, pasok, hahaha. Ayan, Spot Trader turned into hodler, staking. Mimi, Gala. Gala, baka ma-disappoint ka. Baka ma-disappoint ka kay Gala. Teka lang, let's do ang AVAX right now. Itong si AVAX, inano ko to ha. I made an article on this. I mean, I made what's this? Uh, an article published on this ha. So, let me try to get this fib area here. So, ayan, meron kang common support area dito kay AVAX. Ayan. Parang gusto niyo yung chart lang si Coach ha. Sige, meron akong charting day lang. Ay talaga, technical charting Thursday nga yun eh. Ayan. So, antayin mo basagin si 0.5. Si 0.5 is 53.7. Medyo pag bumaba pa si Bitcoin, tsaka laki ng selling volume eh. Baka sasaluhin to ng common support dito, si 48.47. Ayan. Before ko sagutin yung iba, type 1 naman muna kung natututo kayo. Type 1 naman kung natututo ha. So para at least ma-comfort ako na you guys are learning, okay? Um, yes, John Paul, okay na okay si Ravencoin. Okay na okay yan. Pau ang kanyang algorithm. Coach, wala ba yung isang IRA? IRA? Bakit? Alright. Ano pong TF maganda sa BTC kapag nagbe-breakout? 1 hour. RHO ideas. Wala na sir Wala na sir nag-pump. Ah, Phantom Coach maganda. Mga tanong nyo ha. Okay. Wala na daw. Nasabi ni Ian nasunog na daw. O yan, Quadro Alas Defender, AVAX na chart ko na ha. Punta ka na lang sa lower time frame. Go to lower time frame. And yun, bantayan mo na lang yung sinabi kong 618 area. Tapos, yan, 618 area. Ito yung this area on the AVAX. No? Now, kasi nagkaroon ka ng breakdown dito. Yan, nagkaroon ka ng breakdown dyan. So, antayin mo na lang siya mag-bounce on 40. Now, um, let's see kung meron siyang MACD divergences, okay? Wala pa so far. Wala pa. Antayin natin. Okay, let's now go with other questions. Sa ganito, anong Wendell yung sa ganito yung magbabay? Vet. Let's do vet. Parang may naipit ba kayo kay vet? Kay VChain? Si vet kasi influence ni Bitcoin eh. Huwag kayong masyadong pag nag-bullish na si Bitcoin, lahat na yan magre-recover na yung mga yan. Basta wag munang papasok guys ha. Wag muna. Antayin nyo. Okay. Let's first try to look for one day. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. I got it. Okay. Look at vet. Vet. Ayun, sinalo rin ng 618. Antayin nyo itong just do a 4 hours here. Ayan, actually, exactly. Ayan, salong-salo. Sinalo siya ng 618. The 0.09337. Let's do a 2 hours. Ayan, meron na siyang green candle. Let's just try to do MACD. Selling pressure pa din. Nagla-lighten up na. Naka-doji pa din. Let's just try to do a 30 minutes. May bullish na siya sa 30 minutes. Huwag kang magkapakampante kay Teka lang Let me try to do a trend line. Wala pa. Hindi pa siya basag. Huwag kayong excited. Hindi pa siya basag. Ayan. Hindi pa ako excited dyan. Baka i-correct pa yan. Susulan na kung day trader ka or intraday trade, pag nabasag ka ng confirmation candle, doon ka pumasok sa MACD. And when MACD is agreeing, that's the only time you enter here. Okay? Dot. I think I have a dot here. This one. Polka dot. Same din si polka dot eh. Magkamukha lang sila eh. Magkakamukha lahat sila guys, yung mga minor coins. Baka i-correct to eh. Huwag ka masyadong papadala sa ganyan kahit naka-bullish cross, kahit nag-cross na yan pwede parang ibaba yan. Parang ganito Huwag tayong masyadong bullish dyan sa mga ganyang coins ngayon. Antayin nyo lang. Okay? And then there is a common support here. Yan. Kaya may area ka dito. Ayan. So, yan na muna si VET ngayon. Okay? Invest, oo naman. Cardano is an investable coin. Walang problema dyan. Sa nagtanong, Pucha TV, sabi niya. Ayan ang pangalan niya. Ang bilis mag-fib. Bakit hindi ko mag-gets pag naglalagay? Okay. Ang assignment ko dyan sa mga estudyante ko, kailangan kayo ay magbasa ng 20 charts a day. 'Di ba mga students? Sige. Anong assignment ko sa inyo? Type number 1 kung tama. Intermediate, anong assignment ko sa inyo kahapon? Si Ada basag na coach, hindi ako makapasok, hahaha, lumilipad na. Lumilipad na ba si Ada? Huwag ka masyadong excited kay Ada, wait lang. Teka lang, tingnan natin. Meron na kasing candle dito. We'll see. Huwag masyadong excited. Meron pa akong inaantay isang, sana hindi mangyari, isang negative pa at ayan, okay na tayo dyan. Teka lang, hanapin ko nga yung 618 nito. Kaya naman pala eh. Meron ka naman pala dyang 0.5. Ayan, sinalus dyan yung 0.5. Pag nag 38,000 si BTC, wag go 1.8 to 1.8 yan si ADA. 50 chart, ayan, sabi ni Ross, 50 charts a day. O yan, gusto mo maging estudyante ko? O sige. Gusto mo maging estudyante ko, sigurado ka. O yan, sige. Handa ka na ba sa mga assignments ni coach? Okay. Okay. Uy guys, alas 11 na, lalaro pa ako ah. Kayo talaga. Grind pa ako eh. Sabi ng manager ko, oy, busin mo yung 40 energy. Yan. And 618 din. Guys, puro naman kayo 618 eh. Ayan oh. Ang tanong mo dyan. Ayan. Lahat sila nagtigil dyan eh. Lahat sila na guys, no? Karamihan sinangga sa talagang, ay naku, sinangga eh. Ngayon, kung nag-aantay tayo ng pababa, let's do this right now. I will teach you guys how to do the extension pababa. Extension. Let me do this one. Okay. Ang next na sasalo dito, this one. 1.37 na. Pag binasag niya yung 618 dito, so let me do a 618 going downwards. Here. Okay. Exactly, 1.72. Pag binasag niya to, nabasag niya yung area ng 1.68 ng 618 dito, sasaluhin siya na 1.37. Yan ang magiging extensions niya pababa. Okay? Yan, alam mo na yan ha. Algo yan. Okay, mga common areas mo dyan for support. Okay. Ano pang tanong nyo? Thank you, Wena. Thank you, Alan. Coach, pa-check ng WANA token. Ayoko. WANA. Sige, well, yung guys, alas 11 na kasi. Yung mga tokens niyo next time na natin i-chart sa mga yan, ha? Bad tayo mag-invest sa rates. Wag siguro muna. Wag, antayin mo muna. I'm expecting the other sector can go down. Pero to be honest with you, yung price natin ngayon sa property sector, ang baba na. Sobrang baba. Sobrang baba. I'll give you an example, no. Yung pera, for example, listen very carefully kasi hindi naman lahat sinasabi to. Okay, listen carefully ha. Okay, hindi naman kasi lahat sinishare to eh, no. So imaginein mo, meron kang, I'll give you a sample computation. For example, you have 60,000 pesos worth of rates in your stocks. Rate of rates in PSEI. I'll give you an example, guys. Listen carefully, okay? So, ang kinikita na 60,000 rates is 1,000 pesos a month. Tapos less tax, kuha mo 900 pesos. So, in 1 year, your 60,000 pesos earned 12,000 pesos, less tax, 9K pesos net. If you put your 60,000 pesos in a bank, ang interest nito, siguro kung times 0.0025, pumapalo lang to ng ano, siguro mga interest mo less than 50 pesos. Yan. So if you're going to ask me, is it good to invest on rates? My answer is yes. Kung meron kang natutulog na pera, ilagay mo sa rates, no? Ilagay mo sa rates. Yan kasi para kang kumikita doon sa rental fee ng mga company na nagre-rent eh. So ang laki ng difference eh. And forever na yan. Meron kang per month na income dyan. Actually, doon nga sa pinag-subscribean ko every 3 weeks eh. So meron lang extra 1 week for processing. So technically 1 month. Technically 3 weeks kung siguro abot ng mga 60 weeks ang lahat in a week. Yan. So maganda yan, magandang tanong yan. So maganda pa ba? Maganda pa din pero siguro mga next week, antay ka lang ng next week. Okay? Okay guys, yun na. It's 11:05. Lahat na makikita natin pare-parehas na yan. Na may mga nag-aabang na 618s dyan. Alright? So palakpakan nyo si 618, ha? Okay? Huwag nyo nga. Okay. Palakpakan nyo si 618. Anyways guys, ayan ang aking topic for today, no? May topic for and I'm very very thankful kasi lahat kayo guys pina-follow nyo ako sa Facebook kasi nagpo-post ako ng kung ano-ano sa Facebook ha. Huwag niyong kakalimutan i-add nyo ako sa Facebook saka sa Twitter. Kanina sabi ko 4 hours ago, wag kang mag-i-invest ng 43,000. Wait for the bounce. Wait for 43K. During this time, the price was 44 pa. Sabi ko, wait lang, wait. So, add mo ako sa Twitter, follow mo ako sa subscribe to my channel, everything. Marami kang makikita na pwedeng matutunan sa mga pinopost ko kahit before tayo mag-show. No? And of course, Zed the Great, magpatuli ka na. Ayan na, pinansin na kita. Zed the Great. Thank you, Coach. Ang sarap talaga manood ng live charting. Maraming salamat, Francis. Nag-try ako dyan last year. Pinull out ko, nilipat ko sa crypto. Okay, that's fine. Broker Rosian. Okay, I'm not your advisor. I'm not supposed to recommend. But just for your sake of knowing, I do have DDMPR. Double Dragon. I do have DDMPR rates. Si Phil Invest tsaka si RLC is opening. Nauna na si Ayala. Actually, Ayala even called me when they opened for 26.5 pesos. Ano na ba si Ayala ngayon? A-rate. Ayala rate is, pumalo sila ng ano. Ayan, 39 pesos na. Nagsimula sila sa 20, nagsimula sila sa 20. You see this guys, when they called me kasi last year, 2020, they called me at around 27.19 yung IPO nila. No? Hindi siya tinatanggap ng market kasi unang-una si Ayala rate sa Pilipinas. No? And then it went down to 23 pesos. Ngayon magkano na siya? 39.45. So maganda 'yan. Maganda rin ang rate kasi sila defensible sila eh. Kumbaga they're actually not impacted by so many things. No? You will notice that the price is actually going even higher for Ayala rates. Maganda 'yan. At let's say nag-iwan ka ng 60,000 pesos, malaki na sana ngayon yung pera mo. No? Alright. I have a different investment kasi for Ayala. I already have Ayala land stocks. Okay? Alright. Nasaan na tayo? Teka lang. Before ko makalimutan. Yan. So thank you again to, sabi dito, thank you again to Wena. Sabi niya, if you watch Coach MirandaMiner live 2 days back, and you follow, congrats to us. I entered after the prison break candle and now taking a partial TP in case mag-break sa fib 618. Hu. May 45,500 order failed sa spot. Ang galing naman ng taon to. Ayan, congratulations. BTC, 31.24. Grabe. Woohoo! Thank you for listening, and congratulations sa'yo. Alright, yan ang sabi ko nga. Nag-post tayo dyan. Ayan, sabi ko yan, initial drop at 43, mag-antay ng bounce. Mukhang binasag si 43, pero umakyat ulit. Yan. Yan ang mga TA natin. Kaya lagi ka manonood ng mga TAs ni Coach. No? Hindi naman nagsisinungaling. No? Nangyayari naman yung mga TAs ko, yung sa BTC, yung Bitcoin, yan. Sabi ko nung kahapon yan, no? Sabi ko yan, no? Yan. Pag nabasag to, bababa. May bearish divergence advisory. O yan. Kung saan di ka pumasok, di ba? At nag-post pala si Nico, Axie reveal daw. Dami daw natalo ng Axie natin. Anyways, guys, maraming salamat ha. And again, thank you for all of you. Sabi ni broker, same DDMPR. Yan. Coach, still sa PSEI pa din me waiting kay dito mag-boom. Uy, Romel, kamusta? Kamusta, kamusta? Thanks for joining. Resty Tria, thank you din. Okay, okay. AGI coach ng ipit ako, ha ha ha. Para masaya pa si Francis. Ayan, Zed the Great, ha. Thank you, coach. Subscriber since 150. Uy, salamat, Zed the Great. Si Boss Zed ba to? Ikaw ba to, Boss Zed? Ha? Uy, kamusta ka nung ikaw si Boss Zedric, ha? Salamat, salamat for joining. Okay, Caster Troy. Okay, salamat. Okay, guys. Yan. With that said, maraming salamat. And sana natulungan ka ng programa natin. At may major answer. No? Let me just do my major answer for the question sa ating thumbnail. Why is there a market fear for BTC? Why is the market testing a 43,500 USD? I think overall, the market is testing this particular price because there is an ongoing FUD today. And I think it's important bilang trader that we all understand that the market can always be affected by fear, uncertainty, and doubt. As a trader, what I'd like you guys to do is to make sure that you could only invest money that you are willing to lose. Because at the end of the day, the market could always test our patience. Could always test those that have weak hands. Could always test people, your behaviors, your patience, and everything else. If you think and if you feel that your particular situation today, naisip mo na ikaw ay hindi makatulog, ibig sabihin yung perang naka-invest dyan is something na hindi mo kaya mawala. You need to adjust on that. And I think the market fear is driven by an organic fear. Ito yung mga tao na ayaw mawala ang kanilang pera, and that's perfectly fine. You still need to make sure that you protect your money because that is at the same day yan ang ating gustong mangyari to make sure we protect our money. But what is my overall opinion about the market testing? I think it's due time na talagang i-test na yan. No? Am I still bullish on my coins ADA and Bitcoin and Ethereum? Of course, I am bullish on the top three coins and everything else in invest ko. No? It's at the end of the day, it's just a paper loss. At the end of the day, if I look at when I zoom out of the market, there's still a potential for these coins to go up even higher. No? And at the end of the day, I think all of us need to make sure that we manage our wallet according to our expectations. Okay? So with that said, maraming salamat. God bless all of you and thank you and have a good rest of your night. And I love you 3,000 guys. Thank you.